intuitively thought that we would see a significant increase in home health care over that period of time, and that would be a success, keeping people in their home environment, less costly than institutional care. But that's not the case. And Mrs. Stein, you got our attention by saying enforce the law. You know, something about Congress, when we pass laws, we like to see them enforced. And the fact that particularly in Medicare Advantage, they look at this as an acute care need rather than a long-term need, I think is pretty obvious when you look at the numbers that are out there and the utilization in Medicare Advantage programs. So how do we overcome that? Because, as I said in my introductory comments, we don't have a really coordinated long-term care strategy in this nation. It goes well beyond healthcare needs. We know that. How do we make the Medicare, Medicaid reimbursement programs and benefits more functional to the long-term needs of individuals who really want to stay in their community as long as they possibly can, but they need to be able to get the services they need? So enforce the law sounds great, but can you expand on that a little bit? And I'll start with Mrs. Stein. I'll give maybe Mr. Dunby a chance. Your mic, please.
I guess I turned it off instead of on. Thank you. I'm happy to do so. The main thing about enforcing the law I meant to really emphasize is to ensure that Congress knows and insists that CMS knows and implements this benefit in a way that doesn't constantly imply and enforce a myth that this is a short-term acute care benefit. There are policies and practices that incentivize the program to be short-term and acute care. And CMS says it all the time. We have corrected myriad handbooks and pamphlets that come from CMS to indicate that this is a short-term benefit when it's not. That myth really needs to be dispelled. Then, the payment model, the quality measures, and the auditing and oversight of the benefit all need to be geared to ensure that people who qualify under the law, they're homebound, they have a physician or authorized practitioner's order, and they need a skilled service, that they can get all the services that they need for as long as they need them. Currently, the PDGM model, payment model, actually creates disincentives for this to be the case. It pays more for the first 30 days of service. It pays more for people who come from a hospital or an institution. It pays less for people over the long term, and if they come from their home, they didn't need a hospital stay. Audits are done for outliers, they call them, for agencies that provide services for more than 30 days. There should be oversight of underutilization, under-provision of services. There should not be a disincentive to provide services for people who need them to maintain or slow decline of their condition.
Now, friends, you may want to watch out for this. The Social Security Administration wants money back from millions of Americans. The federal government is attempting to collect billions of dollars in benefits from recipients. This could be thousands of dollars each from many beneficiaries. So I'll be going over what you need to know. Please make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Also, please make sure that you do stay tuned because I'll be announcing the winners of yesterday's giveaway. When you think of Social Security, the word benefits might come to mind. After all, the federal program exists to distribute benefit payments to individuals with disabilities, retirees, and their families. But Social Security does not always give money. Sometimes it takes away money. According to the Motley Fool, we are now seeing many scenarios unfolding in a major way. So it's important to understand which part of Social Security the administration is primarily trying to get money back from individuals. The federal program sends monthly payments to retirees, survivors of deceased workers, and workers with disabilities and their families. The SSA wants money back mainly from some of the individuals in that category. The huge problem is that the program has overpaid significantly in some cases. At the end of fiscal year 2022, the SSA had a balance of $21.6 billion in overpayments that it had yet to collect. That total was after the agency recovered more than $4.7 billion in overpayments during the fiscal year. That might seem like a large amount, but the SSA makes annual benefit payments of over $1 trillion. The amount of overpayment that it's actually seeking to claw back reflects only a small fraction of that total. The SSA has not revealed exactly how many Americans have been inadvertently paid too much. However, the Urban Institute's Jack Smulligan recently told ABC News that millions of people may be impacted. You are more likely to potentially owe money back to the SSA because of overpayments if you received disability benefits. The rules for who can receive SSI benefits and how much they can receive are complicated. If your wages or the amount of assets you own increase while you received SSI benefits, you could be at higher risk of being overpaid by the government. To receive SSI in 2023, your resources cannot exceed $2,000 for an individual or $3,000 for a couple. It could be distressing to find out that you owe hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the federal government because of a potential overpayment. That's especially the case if you've already spent the money. According to the Motley Fool, you should appeal the overpayment notice if you do not think you've been overpaid or if you believe that the amount of overpayment is incorrect. You also have options available for repayment. The SSA will withhold that amount that you owe from your Social Security or SSI benefits. You can request that the agency withhold a lower amount. If you do not currently receive any type of Social Security benefits, you may contact the SSA to set up a plan to pay back what you owe in monthly installments. So far this month, 3 rounds of Social Security checks have gone out. Another September payment is getting dispersed this week. But if you still have not received a payment, please make sure that you keep an eye out for one this week. Also, if you receive supplemental security income, you should have received your money on September 1st. If you do not receive a payment this week, there may be a few reasons why. The Social Security Administration usually disperses its checks in multiple rounds throughout the month, so yours could be coming at another time depending on your birth date. September 27th is a deposit date for Social Security payments for individuals with birthdays between the 21st and 31st of any month. Also, there will be a second payment for SSI recipients this month of September, and it will be arriving on September 29th because the second payment is for the month of October. The next SSI payment will be on November 1st. Well, my beautiful and my greatest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you very, very much, friends, for being part of this community. The winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Lily K. Jordan and Rita Brady. Congratulations, my friends! To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, dearest friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.